Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kat, your friendly neighborhood reader, and welcome. So today we're going to take a look at the energy forecast for the sign of Libra for January 2021. So if you guys are just joining me, hit that subscribe button and join the community. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support, and I hope to really connect with you guys in the year 2021. So happy New Year's, guys. Let's see what's going on in the energy forecast for Libra. We're going to take a look at Libra's inner world, outer world, and messages from Spirit. So as I may have mentioned in my previous videos, I'm not doing extendeds for this month's zodiac sign because I'm not guided to. But if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please click on the links down below in the description box. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media accounts, it's all down in the description box. So Libra, let's get into it and let's see what's going on in your inner world. So what is Libra sort of going through on the inside? So we have the Fool, and I feel like a state of balance has been reached, enough for you to take a leap of faith with something. So immediately the first thing that I saw was justice. I saw that scales of balance, and then I saw taking that leap of faith. So it feels like for many of you guys, I just heard the words, "you're ready." So I don't know, that might mean something to some of you guys, but it's I heard the term very distinctly saying you are ready because you've reached the state of balance that sorry, I got distracted here by some of my cards. I was going to say, you guys know that whatever leap you take, whatever is going to be the end result of this leap, that you guys are balanced enough to do the right thing. So I feel like before you might have been a bit unbalanced. That could be emotional. Some of you guys may have had a lack of clarity on the emotional front. A lot of things could be happening for you all at once. And my first take of this video, when I was just starting it, I sort of touched on how I was feeling sort of confused today. Like I didn't know what signs to do or what sign I was doing when I started the camera. And there was that whole confusion, but then I got my head in the game. So I feel like some of you guys in the past, possibly in the recent past, or if you're going through this right now, you went through some sort of confusion on an emotional level that kind of hindered your system of making decisions, or you weren't as, what can I say, you weren't as good and proper to make a decision, you know what I mean? Like if an opportunity came, you wouldn't know if you should seize the moment or not. There was a lot of confusion. And you might have missed out on an opportunity. But now with the Fool here, it's like you're ready to take a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, you'll be good. You'll be all right. If you leap and you fly, great. You'll know how to handle that. If you leap and you fall, you'll know how to handle that as well. So there's a great sense of self-trust here, I feel, with you, Libra. So let's take a look at what else is going on in your inner world. That was a very long ramble. So we have the Page of Cups. So this is about flying. Look at this. It's when the pigs fly sort of card, because we have a pig that's flying in the corner here. So that's significant for some of you guys. I feel like you're ready to fly. I think like it's your time now, and take this leap of faith, and the universe is sort of saying, we've been telling you for a minute that you're actually going to fly and you're not going to fall. But now I feel like you actually believe it. I feel like that state of balance that you've reached sort of enables you to know intuitively and for sure, and really trust your inner guidance, that you are actually going to fly. And this is about something to do with making your dreams come true. So the Page of Cups is always that creative expression. It's always that, I have a little hope and I have a little dream. And I have a lot of hope in my little dream, So some of you guys may want to take a leap of faith with something, a creative idea, an expression of something, but it was something you previously felt like was just a pipe dream, like millions of miles away, that you wouldn't be able to sort of accomplish or take. But now that you've gained such a balance through the confusion and reached this place of full emotional fulfillment, because I saw the Ten of Cups as well, and we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, so that's reaching clarity. It's kind of matching my outfit here. Feel very sunny. Now that you've reached that state, you know without a doubt you have a sense of clarity on your dreams and on where your intuition is going to take you. So it's like, even though the divine is saying take a leap of faith, You know that they're gonna catch you though. That's the thing. So let's see what else. Leaves. My beautiful leaves. Yeah, Six of Pence. This is you instinctively and intuitively knowing that you're about to receive. You're about to get yours. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in the past, if you ever confused about what you were going to receive, or even if you're going to receive, I feel like that's completely cleared out. I feel like you know. I feel like at this point you're laughing at the universe saying, I know you guys are going to catch me, so I'm just going to fall. You know what I mean? And that's exactly the kind of idea. I feel like for some of you guys in the inner world, in the recent past or perhaps right now, you guys are going through finally understanding what it is to trust the universe. It's like you've reached this sort of trust with the universe, like they're your best buds, you know, that lay down on the line for you. Let's see what else. The Eight of Cups. So you might have had to walk away from something, and I feel like the Eight of Cups is always walking away from what no longer serves you. You've had 8 cups. They served you for a certain point, but I don't feel like you need those 8 cups anymore. So it's walking towards the sun. 6 of Swords, moving forward. You are leaving behind anything that's small, whether it's self-limiting beliefs, whether it's small beliefs, and you are dreaming big, because this Page of Cups is literally dreaming about pigs flying here, you know, which is the impossible. You're dreaming about the impossible, and I feel like only you know that you're going to fly when you take this risk, or when you take this leap of faith with whatever the most impossible thing seems to you right now. With the Eight of Cups, it's that trust again. The universe said, you know what, just trust us and leave your limiting beliefs behind. Leave the small talk behind. Leave the small ideas behind and just go for the big guns. And I feel like you reach this level of trust now where you know that when they're telling you to do it, that something big is lying for you ahead. So I feel a very big sense of energy for you guys, Libra. And it's because you've attained a sense of self-mastery and self-balance with your emotions. Let's see what else. Yeah, the King of Swords. That's that air energy. This is you guys, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. He's mastered himself. He's mastered his strategy, the way he thinks, the way he feels. You know what I'm saying? He's the King of Swords. He's very deliberate. I'm hearing you guys have been very deliberate with what you guys have been manifesting and how you think. The King of Swords is someone who can, you know, as I spoke about, whether you take a leap and fall or whether you take a leap and fly, you guys are going to know how to handle it. He's the guy that will handle it. He's that part of you that won't let you down. For some of you guys, you have an ancestor here who's watching over you, so they're going to make sure you fly. Like your ancestor's going to put like the wind beneath your wings as you fly. So it could be a masculine, could be a grandfather, could be an uncle, you know, just somebody in your life. It could even be a living, we always think of ancestors as people that have passed on, because, you know, you become an ancestor, but this could be a living masculine energy around you as well. That just he's got that sword waiting to protect you. So if you fall, I feel like he's going to rush to your aid and kind of pick you up and say, you know what, get back up and let's try again. What is this? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, I did see it earlier. So the Seven of Cups flew out, and I felt like it flew out for a reason, guys. The Seven of Cups is done. You guys are not confused anymore. You know, with the sense of direction here with the King of Swords, that you know what you want. You're not confused. You know where you're going. You know what you're going to receive. You left those Eight of Cups because you know undoubtedly that thinking small is not going to work for you. You know that the sun is ahead and there's something bigger. Something you guys intuitively sense as well. So let's see what's going on in your outer world. The Two of Swords. So the outer world may seem at a standstill right now. So a lot of internal stuff's going on with you that the outer world just seems to be stuck. But we must remember that the change ideally starts within the inside first, and then it starts manifesting externally. So it may take a while for the outside to look or match the inside of you, but give it some time. Don't think that this Two of Swords or things looking like they're stuck is actually what it is. It isn't. It's just the way you perceive things. So there's a message here about the way you're looking at things. And she's blindfolded as well, so it's not to look at the 3D or the external circumstance with your 2 eyes up here, you know what I'm saying? It's about looking at it with the 3rd eye, so it's using your intuition, it's going within. Because as you can see within, you've made such a breakthrough with regards to your hopes and your dreams and believing in yourself and really dreaming big now. And that's a big fucking deal, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That is a big deal. Congrats to you. It seems like you've defeated some sort of self-limiting beliefs, any confusion about where your path is, what you're aligning to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know undoubtedly now that you're leaving those Eight of Cups. They may seem comfortable, they may seem, you know, safe, but it's not you. You know there's something bigger. You know if you chase those Two of Cups that leads you to the 10, that you are going to find it, because it is meant for you. That's the kind of trust I feel like you guys have in the universe right now. So let's see what else is going on in your external. The Ten of Swords. Okay, so there may have been a betrayal that happened around you. Could be to you, but it is an external thing. So it could involve another person. It could be some lingering energy of some sort of sadness that's in your outer world, energy surrounding you that makes you feel like things are stuck. So I feel like this is not in your hands. This external energy could be another person around you or a situation, but it's not you. So this is why they're saying you can't do anything about the external right now, so focus on the internal. Focus on just, you know, being that fool. Starting off the reading here with the Fool, guys. It's amazing. It's a complete new beginning. It's a risk taker. It's a money maker. See what else. The Knight of Swords. So you're getting a lot of swords in the external world, which is great because the last card you have in your internal world is the King of Swords, meaning he rules the realm of the sword. And I feel like if there's a situation externally or outside of you that has to do with a lot of communication, a lot of speaking, a lot of setting things right with truths, then you are able to handle it pretty well, irrespective of how it may seem. With the Knight of Swords here, it's almost like, you know, somebody's wanting to do things really fast. The energy here is kind of just wanting to gun for it or go for it. Let's see what else we have here on your external. Five of Swords. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys have a lot of swords in the outside world. So the outside situation may seem, you know, I'm just getting a weird conflict here because on the inside everything's hopeful and receiving and beautiful and finally going after your dreams, and then there's some sort of energy around you that's not you. It could be somebody else that's very sort of a little bit dark, a little bit stuck in the past, a little bit stuck in mental conflict. I don't feel like you're even concerned about that energy that's outside of you, because I think you understand that, you know, it is outside of you. And there's nothing you can do about that besides continue to work on the internal. So let's see what else. The Ace of Wands. So there is a brand new beginning sniffing around is what I heard. And the Ace of Wands is this passionate energy. It's beautiful, it's vibrant, and it's waiting to come through. But I feel like this shit here needs to be cleared out somehow. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So there's a defense. I feel like you have a defense right now, or your angels or your guides or your ancestors are really defending you from this shit. Because they see that you're going through something amazing on the inside world. I feel like this is you and this is something else. So your energy is willing to take a leap of faith. I know where I'm going. I know what my path is. I know what my destiny is. I'm ready to receive, and I'm going big, or I'm going home. You know, that kind of energy. And it's such a profound change within you. And your ancestors or your guides or the universe is putting up a shield and protecting you from this Ten of Swords, Five of Swords kind of energy, because they know that, I'm not saying it'll trip you up, but they don't want it to touch you, because you're flying so high right now. Some of you guys may have already taken a leap and you guys are flying, and you know there's energy around you that isn't quite nice. It's a bit stale, it's a bit funky, but there is a new beginning. So I feel like after the stale and funky energy gets resolved, because I'm hearing there needs to be a resolution, so perhaps a reconciliation of something. Until that happens, the Ace of Wands can't quite come in, but it's waiting in queue. You know what I'm saying? It's like the next thing in line. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and that is about ultimate abundance, long-term commitments, and things sort of popping off tangibly. So let's get some clarifiers. And I promise, guys, I'm going to go back to my table. I just need to sort it out. It's like dirty and stuff. It's got junk on it. Although it's kind of nice sitting on the couch, I feel like it's a bit more casual, so we'll see. You know, it's energy is fluid, time is an illusion. You guys know. We'll do what we want to do on my channel. So let's see what's going on with the Fool. The Five of Cups, interesting. So the Five of Cups here is, I was going to say that you may have leapt and you may have fell. That may be for some of you guys, but then you got yourself up very quickly. You realized it wasn't for you, the Eight of Cups, and you moved on, and that just added to your wisdom as the King of Swords. For others of you, it's taking a leap of faith despite the Five of Cups. In fact, I'm going to pull another clarifier. Yeah, Two of Cups. Okay, so some of you guys may have regret with regards to a partnership, and this may be the situation that happened externally, and it's like, even if it's not with the same relationship, you've had general disappointments and sadness over some sort of partnership. I feel like I need to take a sip of water first. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith irrespective of the regret. Irrespective of the sadness that you guys may still have lingering around. There's some sort of partnership here. Could be business, but I think it's romantic, that you need to take a leap of faith in. And I feel like the universe says, you know what, you're ready. You are ready, even though you don't really know what's going to lie ahead with this Two of Swords. It's like something it's out of your control. You don't know what's going on in the external. But you are being asked to take a leap of faith with this partnership. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups. Page of Wands in reverse. So I don't read reversals in this deck, but it was just reversed anyway. You have two pages, and you have a page clarifying a page, and I feel like it's all about the new path. It's all about, you have such a direction right now that you know where you're going in different areas of your life. There's so much clarity inside you right now. Page of Wands is the unexpected traveler. Some of you guys may be traveling, you may be getting unexpected news, but the Page of Cups is having a dream and wanting to achieve it. So Page of Cups, I would say, is like having the dream. The Page of Wands is like starting to take action a little on how to make that dream a reality. So let's see what else with the Six of Pence. The Page of Swords. Wow, so you got a lot of pages. And it's like with the Six of Pence, you are receiving downloads right now on how to make your dreams a reality. You're receiving downloads on what instructions, because I feel like the sword that this mermaid, this very young mermaid sort of discovered, is it's the divine giving you instructions, you know, and you sort of discovered it. The Six of Pence here, it's about receiving. You are receiving energetic instructions on how to make your dreams come true and what direction to go in. Oh, there's the Page of Cups. You guys saw that fucking fumble, right? And then we have the Page of Cups again. Can't make this shit up, guys. See what fell here. Okay, let's clarify the Eight of Cups. King of Swords in reverse as well. So I'm going to leave this one in reverse because I really feel it as such. Now, I don't read reversals unless I'm guided to, but I feel like with the King of Swords in reverse, he can be a person that's a little overthinky, a little controlling, and a little imbalanced. And he can only think with his mind and not his emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just very, very overly analytical and logical. So I feel like that's what you're leaving behind. Those Eight Cups may have been this very, very logical side of you that looked at the hardcore fucking facts, right? But that's no longer serving you, because with this Page of Cups, it's a very intuitive, emotional, creative kind of venture that you're going on. And you will be given instructions by the divine via your intuition. This isn't paperwork anymore. You're not looking at a 9-to-5 schedule or some sort of lowdown on how things are being done. It's like, okay, the divine downloads you one step, you take that step, and then you wait for the next step. It's about really following your dreams, your intuition, doing things out of the box, because the King of Swords, he can also be a very in-the-box kind of guy. Like, he doesn't take a lot of risks, and then you start off with the Fool, taking a big fucking risk, right? So what you're leaving behind is that kind of energy of just being too stiff. You're being like a square, you know? Let's take a look at the King of Swords. The Tower, yeah, this is a massive breakthrough for you guys. And the Tower comes to break that King of Swords down. At least the shadow side of him that's in reverse. But I feel like with the King of Swords still being present in the upright, when the Tower hits, it's about gaining the wisdom, the sudden realization. The King goes, oh my gosh, I see, now I get it. Like I totally, yeah, and I know what it is. So now I'm gonna have to do things differently than I usually would. See what this Two of Swords is. The Moon, it's confusion. Yeah, you guys are not familiar, or this is uncharted territory is what I heard. You guys are not seeing, you don't know where to go basically. The path is not unclear because you're so intuitive, and you're working with your intuition. You have internal clarity, but it looks unclear in the 3D. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where to go next or whatever. So there's a lot of illusion right now surrounding you. At least things are really unknown and bewildered. I'm getting the word bewilderment. So you may feel very bewildered in the outside world. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, so you're leaving behind some sort of betrayal and pain. This is the last time that you ever have to go through certain things to teach you lessons. So I feel a lot of the signs, especially for the collective that I'm channeling for, are quite advanced in their ascension level, and they're moving towards their ultimate victory. And there's the Fool again. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords. Two cards wanted to come out, the Hermit and the Three of Wands. So there's an element here of waiting to get out of the Hermit cave, and I've been getting that a lot for a lot of the zodiacs. I think it was Aquarius, Pisces, and I think it also may have been Sagittarius. Go check any of those readings out if you feel guided to. But a lot of the signs of the energy kind of pushed us all to be in the hermit mode because we needed to figure out some shit. Because in the new season, we need to be very clear about where we put our foot down. You know what I mean? We need to know the path that we're traveling. Because I'm hearing from Spirit, you know what, it's go time. It's the age of Aquarius. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, you know. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my phone buzzing. I forgot to put it on airplane mode. I always do that. So we have the Nine of Wands, and this is that defense that I spoke about. You are very shielded right now from people who are less than savory, I want to put it. Not even people, it could be energies. You are so shielded right now from this Five of Swords, kind of people trying to get away with things, people trying to take advantage, lies, manipulation, unfair tactics. You really are guarded. So I just want you guys to know that, at least your guides want you to know that they're guiding every step of the way. In fact, when I look at this card, I feel like every one of those light orbs or whatever is like, I spoke about the fact that the moon is quite dark here and you don't know where to put your foot in the real world. Your guides are going to light up. They're showing me an airport, and when there's a person that does sort of this thing here for the airplane to land, your guides are sort of doing this for you, sort of lighting up the way, lighting up the ramp for you, and protecting you away from this Five of Swords. So it could be self-sabotage, it could be people trying to sabotage you, people trying to cause conflict. Because if you see, if this mermaid hits the wrong step, he's falling into the volcano, he's falling into the lava, but you're so protected from that happening. This is why we started off with the Fool, where you're taking that leap of faith, even though, you may still have some regret, you may still have some fears, some sadness, but the Divine is saying, trust me, take a leap of faith on this partnership, or just take a leap of faith on your next steps, and we will guide you and make sure you don't fall into the fucking volcano. So let's take a look at the Ace of Wands. Two cards wanted to come out, and it was the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords. So again, you're getting the Suit of Swords, the divine couple here, King and Queen of Swords, in reverse. And this Ace of Wands is such a fiery, melty, hot kind of card, and then you have these two swords that are so cold, So I feel like what's melting for you in the external is that iciness, that sort of frozen coldness, and you're starting to warm up and you're starting to get passionate again about something. So with the Four of Swords, it's surrendering to this new passionate energy. For a minute, I feel like you guys were sitting there very cold, very stern, very like not moving as quick as the heat moves for some reason. I don't know why they put it to me that way, but it's surrendering the sword, it's surrendering the icy behavior and starting to warm up. So somebody or something outside of you is wanting to warm you up. So let's get some Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck in reverse as well, and I feel like that's significant. That's why I was going to put it down, and they were like, nah, bitch, to take a look at it. And the Seven of Wands is releasing the resistance, because upright, it's, you know, a lot of blocks, a lot of resistance. So I feel like the energies are that either you or the external situation, there's going to be some sort of resistance being left behind or released. Let's get some Ascended Masters. Bridget, inner strength. And there's that fire again I spoke about. Things are starting to heat up very, very quickly, and yeah, very warm. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. I feel like your journey in January 2021, or whenever you guys watch this really, you finally realize that you have the power. So whether you take a leap and fall, you'll still be alright. Whether you take a leap and fly, you'll still be able to handle it. So that's you. You moved back to this wholeness. So well done to you. That's amazing. Let's get one more of this. Mother Mary, love and peace. I feel like she's the Queen of Swords for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because she has like this ice baby blue shroud over her, and this is like, she has a similar facial features. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but they look a lot the same. The Queen of Swords. Can you guys see that? They look a lot the same. So it says here, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. So with this Queen of Swords, the feminine side of you may have been very closed off, very guarded, because of this Five of Cups that occurred with a partnership. So this is why you may be hesitant to take a leap of faith with something. But with the Four of Swords here is that as you heal that feminine wound of, you know, when the feminine side of us gets wounded, the masculine side comes out to protect us and guard us. So this is how we end up getting, instead of very flowy, like the divine feminine, or open to things, we get closed off, we get rigid, you know, we get stuck. We don't really want to open up to anyone. We guard ourselves. So that's why I think it's this. That's why I think she looks the same, to be honest. Maybe that's just me. But there is definitely a need to choose peace. Choose to start over is what I'm hearing as well. And choose love. Choose the passion again. Because even the color of Mother Mary's bottom sort of bar here is similar to the color scheme of this. So this is what you need to choose. You need to choose the new beginning. So let's get some Angel Answers Oracle deck, and then we'll wrap up this reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me and sticking with me till the end. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like the video and comment. I want to know if this is resonating for you. So think about, just think about whatever's in your mind, and we'll pull some cards for that. Ask your angels. Interesting. So I always get annoyed when I get this card, because I'm like, hello, this is the Angel Answers deck. So I'm technically already asking the angels, so why must I ask them again? Anyway, you need to connect with your guides and ask them if you're unsure. And I feel like your angels are, in fact, guiding you. I did speak about how that Nine of Wands card is, they're lighting up the way for you. They're lighting up your path. And you just need to ask them, show me a sign. Am I okay? Should I take the next step? Is this the direction that I want to go in? Let's get one more. Oh my God, you're not going to believe it. It says, you ready? And that is one of the first phrases that I channeled in the beginning of this reading, guys. You cannot make that shit up. I think I'm going to leave it there, and it says in the near future. So this is something that could happen very, very soon. I did feel that very quick kind of energy. So Libra, that's your reading for January 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful January. Bye.